Do you think Serena Williams will be able to acquire her 24th Grand Slam singles title? Did you hear about Serena Williams' retirement announcement? What did you think about what she had to say about if she were a guy? She wouldn't have to retire so early. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. We wouldn't want you to miss out on more content like this. Firstly, how did the tennis legend announce her retirement? In a recent Vogue story, tennis legend Serena Williams announced her retirement. Williams wrote, "I have never liked the word retirement. Perhaps evaluation is the best word to express what I'm doing. I'm here to let you know that I'm moving away from tennis and towards other priorities." Williams, who turns 41 next month, has won over $94 million in career prize money. With 73 singles wins and 23 doubles trophies, Williams is often considered as being one of the greatest athletes of all time. However, in her Vogue article, she acknowledged that some of her critics have pointed out that she hasn't amassed the record for Grand Slam victories in women's tennis history. She went on to say that she was not sure if she would be prepared to win in New York, but went on to say she'd make an effort. Williams discussed the competition, which takes place in Queens. Please do not go anywhere, as we still have so much information to inform you about Serena. She has kept track of sponsorships from brands like Nike, Audemars Piguet, Away, Beats, Bumble, Gatorade, Gucci, Lincoln, Michelob, Nintendo, Wilson Sporting Goods, and Procter & Gamble. Nike promised to keep working with Williams. Serena Williams changed the definition of a true champion. Her legacy extends beyond sports and has motivated countless people, said Nike. We are eager to carry on our long-standing relationship with her. We also appreciate what she has done and will do in the future. Up next, why wouldn't Williams have retired if she was a guy? In the announcement, Williams strongly emphasized her family, stating that her daughter, who is almost 5 years old, wants to be an older sister. Alexis Ohanian, the creator of Reddit, is married to Williams. Quote, "I never wanted to have to decide between having a family and playing tennis. It's not fair in my opinion," Williams penned. "But of course, if I were a guy, I wouldn't be writing this since my wife would be doing the physical labor of growing our family. Well, I was playing and winning." She went on to say, "Maybe I'd be more like Tom Brady if I had the chance, but please understand that I adore being a woman and I adore every second of carrying Olympia." Even if things got quite tough on the other side, I was one of those annoying ladies who loved being pregnant and worked up until the day I had to go to the hospital. So what will Serena be doing now that she won't be playing tennis? In preparation for retiring from tennis, Williams established a venture capital firm, Serena Ventures, and invested in various organizations among other things. Williams, though, said one of her most significant reasons for retiring is wanting to expand her family. She gave birth to her child, Alexis Olympia, in 2017, and it seems as though she'd like to have another child. Williams spent much of the last few years preparing for the moment she decided to step away from the game and investing in different organizations. However, she mentioned one of her biggest motivations for retirement was wanting to expand her family. In her personal life, she seeks to grow Serena Ventures, a 6-person investment company that was one of the first to invest in Masterclass. This year, her company secured $111 million in outside funding. Williams stated that only 2% of venture funding goes to women and that more people who look like me need to be in that position, giving money back to themselves for this statistic to change. When Serena Williams astonished her sport by winning the first 23 Grand Slam single titles in the 1999 US Open, she was a 17-year-old with beaded braids, incredible power, and intelligent intelligence and composure. We still have so much to tell you, so keep watching the video till the end. So began a journey that, with a lot of assistance from her sister Venus and her trailblazing parents, changed the rules of tennis, transcended the sport, and made Williams a role model for fashion, entertainment, and business, changing the perception of female athletes both inside and outside of sports. Up next, how does Williams feel about her retirement? When Williams made a stunning singles debut in the US Open in 1998, it was common to witness many white spectators cheering on a sizable contingent of white athletes. She has worked more than anyone else in the years since to make the Queen's Tournament grounds a more welcoming place where each year, more and more women and girls of color engage in the fun, some of whom have gone on to play and win in the competition. Serena added that, quote, "I want to praise these people, but I'll be honest, this subject does not provide me joy. I realize it's unusual to say this, but I'm in a lot of pain. It's the most challenging thing I can fathom. I wouldn't say I like it. I don't particularly appreciate having to stand at this turning point. I keep telling myself that I want something that could be simple for me, but they aren't. I can't wait for it to be over, but I'm so eager for what comes after, knowing that this is the conclusion of a story that began in Compton, making me unsure about how I'll be able to read this in a magazine or news story when all this is actually published." Unquote. So, how does Williams' situation compare to so many others? The tennis star said, quote, "Although I doubt all players view it that way, I adore the performance part of it, being able to amuse spectators every week. Some of the happiest moments of my life have been spent waiting in the Melbourne hallway and entering Rod Laver Arena while wearing headphones to block out background noise and maintain focus while still experiencing the audience's enthusiasm. Nighttime games at Flushing Meadows, Arthur Ashe Stadium, I was hitting the set point with an ace." Unquote. Except that it wouldn't be a fairy tale in Williams' opinion. She does not feel physically and mentally devastated by years spent in the frequently cruel world of competitive athletics as many athletes do when they leave after a long career. Instead, Williams is likely to feel that she has unfinished business despite her accomplishments, her entire trophy case, and the millions of people she has inspired, regardless of whether or not she wins that final event. She faces the same daily decision that millions of women make: family or career. The 40-year-old is open about wanting to have another child. Her decision to forego attempting to manage professional tennis and pregnancy this time around is understandable given the problems that almost killed her after the delivery of her first child, Olympia. But unfortunately, having another kid is not an easy or uncomplicated process. So, how did Tiger Woods play a part in Williams' brief return? Williams said she was unsure about returning to tennis after injuring her hamstring at Wimbledon last year and taking a year off from the sport. However, after talking with legendary golfer Tiger Woods, she returned to the practice courts, which she enjoyed enough to begin a complete comeback. Williams made her singles comeback at Wimbledon in June, losing in the first round of France's Harmony Tan. Although still a force on serve, Serena Williams' otherworldly game is now just that. At 41 in late June of 2022, Williams didn't have the agility necessary to stay ahead of the fast-paced opposition and was confounded by those who changed pace much more quickly. Sadly, everyone in tennis knows that Serena seems to have lost her chance at the Margaret Court's all-time record of 24 Grand Slam titles. Williams has been denied of winning a single Grand Slam title since she gave birth to her daughter in 2017, with Serena unable to win at least one major tournament in 21 consecutive Grand Slams. Up next, what has Serena said about her new clothes line? On social media, Serena Williams announced that her Nike design crew completed a new line of clothes featuring botanical patterns. So that Serena Williams' design crew is back. This collection was created by a mix of multidisciplinary designers using bold botanical prints and intricate patterns for versatile pieces that lift your streetwear. Quote, "Coming soon," she posted on Instagram. According to Nike's website, the Serena Williams design crew was created due to the tennis legend partnering with the sports brand, quote, "to help future visionaries be born," unquote. Nike designers and partners collaborated with 10 up-and-coming designers to create a new era where diverse perspectives are celebrated and empowered. Like Serena, the SWDC apprentices have a bold and progressive vision. Although the world is not one color, Serena Williams designs with diversity in mind. Quote, "I don't think the world is one color. I think it's a lot of different colors and backgrounds, and that's what makes the world so beautiful," unquote. She continued to say, "When we bring all the diversity together, can you begin to imagine the amazing things you're able to make?" Williams added. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Serena Williams' retirement. Did you learn something? Comment your thoughts down below. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching.